Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good afternoon, gentlemen. It is 4:40 p.m. on the 23rd of June 2018, and I wanted to create this small presentation to give you an idea of what's involved in our English for Business courses. The aim of this presentation is to give you some general but important information that you need to know about our courses. This information is administrative, and not everything on this slide that we're going to cover has a slide, so pay very close attention to what I say. I think that this slide speaks for itself. My main objective is to help you use English to accomplish your own personal and professional goals. So I need you to think very carefully about what you need English to do in your professional and personal lives, and I want you to bring that to the class with you. In our courses, we teach from Business Result, which is an Oxford University Press publication. You're in level 2, which is the elementary level of this series. This series focuses on business English. Along with the book, you will get a username and password to access exercises and activities online that match the sections of the book. We ask that you log in regularly, if not daily, to perform activities to practice the things that you cover in class. You can take tests there as well after you complete the units. You can chat if you'd like in writing. You can have access to the listening that is there that we're going to be using in class. And there are video lessons as well, and many other features that we will see over the course. Please take advantage of this online interactive workbook. It is very rich in activities, and it will give you many opportunities to practice the things that you encounter in the book. We have Telegram, which is a very big part of our course. It's a place where I hope that we can share some of the things that we do in class, share documents, share videos that we create showing our proficiency in the English language, showing some of the products and processes that we use to learn English, to talk about things that we need from this course, to give feedback, and to communicate in English. So please try your hardest to communicate with us or with one another in our Telegram group, and take advantage of that. Your course is a part-time course. You will be meeting 5 days a week for 2.5 hours for 8 weeks. The time will go quickly, and I suggest that you think about your learning and the time that you spend in accordance with this diagram that I have placed here on the slide. For example, your ability to improve your English starts with the coursework that we have, the book, the language that we encounter and practice using in the book, of which you can practice and test your knowledge and extend some of the activities of the book by using the practice files in the back of the book, as well as the online portion of the course. And the Telegram interaction, which is at the bottom of the triangle, which I wanted to place there to symbolize it should be more. You should get more use of, use the Telegram more, or it should be a larger portion of your interaction is a place where you can communicate, whether it be in sending audios of things that you would like to say, things that you would like to share, practice that you would like to do, conversations that you might have in class, practice activities that you may do in class, whether they be audio or video. And likewise, you can write there. You can write sentences, you can ask lots of questions, and we can exchange information and files, whether they be pictures or GIF files or videos, things that you're interested in, things that are related to your work and your personal life that you would like to share and talk about and contribute. So I think what's key there is that the majority of your time you should be concentrating on performing and practicing and using your language in the Telegram group. Most likely it will be on your phone, and your phone is with you all the time. There's also a desktop version, and so that you can use it on your computer as well. And I think if by having something like this, we can show over a long period of time progress that we're making in our ability to communicate, whether it be in writing or it be in speech. Perhaps more importantly for you, a breakdown of your grades. I've placed here that which is most important to me on this slide, which is your participation, a grade of 10 out of 100, meaning we want you to actively participate in class and on the Telegram group and in preparation for your presentation, which is another 10 marks. The presentation is a final presentation, but I would like to look at it as something that you are going to develop each week, each class. So whenever you become proficient, whenever you become good at performing some type of task in English, or you find some relationship between the things that we're doing in class, the language we're learning and practicing, and your work, I'd like for you to think about how that might fit into an overall presentation. We're going to help you with this and guide you through this. And at the end of the course, after many weeks of practice, I'd like to try and practice this as much as possible, if not daily, every other day or a couple of times a week, adding bits and pieces to a presentation that you're going to practice and present to management, whether it be your management as well as my management, to highlight some of the things that you have gathered from the course, things that you're able to do. And we really look forward to your ideas on this and your effort. So that's 10 marks. So out of the 100. And then the progress test. We're going to give you periodic tests throughout the course to test your knowledge of the things, the grammar, the vocabulary, and the use of functions, expressions, and the language that's there in the book. And I think you should do just fine in that. So that leaves a whopping 70 marks, gentlemen, for your final test. The test is going to consist of vocabulary, grammar, some writing, as well as some reading. And the reading and the writing is not necessarily a big portion of the book. So when we ask you to write and to work on writing and reading and via Telegram or on the interactive online workbook, we hope that you take that serious and try very hard to work on that, because it's going to be there on your final exam. So we have reading, writing, vocabulary, grammar, and listening, which is going to be a very large portion of your course. So all of these 5 things have different weights, some 15 marks, some 10, and they're going to all make up 70% of your grade. And lastly, attendance, gentlemen. We hope that you are able to make it on time to class every day. If you're more than 5 or 10 minutes late to class, then we're going to mark you absent. Likewise, being absent for a number of classes will cause me to submit a warning letter. And after a second warning letter, you will be terminated from the course if you are absent for more than 10% of the total number of lessons that we have. So be careful, gentlemen. I don't expect that you will be absent very much. I expect that perhaps you might have some exceptions, or you might need to perform small actions as part of the the typical day, which is going to start at 12:30, and we'll have a one large core session, and then a small break in the middle, and then another session, and we'll give you time to sign out before leaving. And we hope that there's nothing else that causes any delay in your attendance, or you're having to leave out or come back, from breaks. We need you to come back from breaks on time. We need you to be prepared with the materials that you have, whether it's the book, your notebook, your pen, your paper, and of course your mind and your heart. And we look forward to answering any of your questions that you have. If you have any questions, gentlemen, about the things that we have presented here, please let me know. If there's anything I missed, then please let me know. I think that is about it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.